need some love, I need some love, I need some love, I need some love. Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I got to be joking when I say I don't think I can wait. I just need it out, let it swing my way. I just need some.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ever. Bitch, I got new hair, y'all. Like, I'm feeling real cute, like giving very much Sandra D, like. Anyway, about to get right into it. Quick disclaimer: the cat down here meddling and messing with stuff, so y'all might see me kirk out on him because he already getting on my nerves. It's traffic by my window, cars, people, everything. Just ignore it. And purr. So getting right into the video, this is a story time. This is T. This is T. I know y'all hoes is nosy and I know y'all want to know everything. So I'm bringing it to y'all fresh out the pot. You hear me? Like real messy, like real, yeah, all that. So yeah, like get y'all popcorn, get y'all chips, get y'all candy, like get a friend, everybody, y'all get together and we about to get it popping in here because I got tea for y'all, okay? All right. I'm so hyped, y'all. Like, I'm really pressed to tell this story because it's so weird. It's funny. So, okay. So, this is the story of the time I slept with a girl who had a boyfriend, y'all. Like, she cheated on her boyfriend with me. And I know y'all probably, ooh, you wrong. You knew she had a boyfriend. That's not my business. Honey, I'm single. So if I'm single and you got a boyfriend, who's responsible? Okay, thanks. Perfect. Okay. So, this happened when I was at Job Corps. Like, I don't know the specific time. I want to say it was around my second week, but I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story as best as I can remember, because I pretty much remember everything. It just is that the time frame I can't really put my hand on. But so this was when I was still new to Job Corps. Like, I was still getting to know all the girls and stuff like that. And my dorm pretty much was chill. Like, we was pretty much a family. Like, we had fun up there. Like, we really did have fun. Like, we used to get in trouble for doing stupid stuff. Like, we used to run down the hallway naked and whatever, but I can't be telling my business. So, this is about to be hilarious. Oh my God. But anyway, so basically the girl, I met her the same day I met everybody else. And it was cool. Like, we had a regular casual friendship. Like, it wasn't nothing extravagant, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't flirting with me from day one. Like, it was just, hi, I'm Sandra, and you're you, and you're on my dorm, and that's just what it was. But it was like, we were all the girls on the dorm as a collective was so cool that we used to be in each other's rooms, and we would all be talking about stuff that I'm not gonna talk about. Can't be telling people business. So yeah, I did see that she kind of clung to me a little bit, but I'm one of the type of people where, like, unless you yourself make it clear what your intentions are, I'm not paying you no mind. Like, you could say something to somebody else and I can hear you, but if you don't say it to me, I'm not addressing it. And that applies to all situations. Like, I'm not, girl, what? I'm not going out of my way to see if you like me, sis. What? No. So anyway, it all kind of started when my roommate left for a weekend. And Dante, I swear to God, I'm about to throw this bottle of water at you. Get out. Get. Think I'm playing. Y'all, he want me to launch this bottle across the... Dante, I swear. It's me off. Anybody want a cat? I'm sick of it. I'm tired of him. Like, he really irks my spirit. He don't never want to be around me unless I'm filming. And it pisses me off. Anyway, so it started when my roommate went home for a weekend. She was gone. I had the room to myself. So it was just me, the girl, and my friend. We're in my room. We're chilling. And, you know, we wasn't doing nothing crazy. Like, we was literally just, like, all in the same room. But we're all on our phones. And we're texting and whatever. I'm low-key tired. So my friend was like, I want to go to bed. Like, she was acting like a baby. And so she left and went in her room, which was 2 doors down from me. And then the girl, her room was 2 doors down and then across the hallway from me. So she wasn't far. So she had asked me, she was like, you know, do you mind if I sleep in here? Now, mind you, like, before this, when we would hang around people, like, she would always want to, like, lean up against me or have some type of physical contact, whether it would be, like, her leg or something like that. And I wasn't paying attention because, like, 5 of us would pile up in a twin bed and be, like, chilling. Like, that just was how we did. And so I didn't really pay it no mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking she just comfortable, like, I'm not really, ooh, my eye watering. I'm not really paying it no mind. So I was like, yeah, you know, I don't care if you're sleeping here or whatever. So that night, she was kind of like rubbing and feeling, you know, like not in weird places, but like my thighs and stuff like that. And then she wrapped her arm around me and was slumped. And I was just like, okay. And I went to sleep, and period. So the next morning, we followed a regular schedule for the day, which was brunch, walk around center, or whatever, cool it. And then that night, we all came back, and this time we were in my friend's room, the one that was 2 doors down, and it was all of us in there. So, you know, I'm chilling or whatever, like, she leaned up against the wall and I'm leaning up against her and I'm sitting like in her lap. And so, you know, we just chilling and we interacting regular with all the girls. And so she had took her phone, went over my head and in front of me so that only I can see, and was like, come in my room when you ready to go to bed. And I was like, what that mean? Like, bitch, what do that, like, I was really, like, I had texted my friend, and my friend was in the same room, and I was like, I'm about to go in my room right quick, I gotta go do something. I don't know what I told her, but I was like, I'm about to go in my room right quick. And I texted my friend, I was like, bitch, she told me come in her room. You know what I'm saying? And the girl, like, she wasn't even like a stud or nothing. She was like a regular, I don't know, she was a regular female. Like, she was just like, I don't know what you would call her. She was a bisexual female, but she didn't dress masculine. And she just, like, she had a nigga. And I knew she had a nigga because my friends had told me, like, when I first had brought up the situation with her, like, clinging to me and stuff, they was like, yeah, she like you, but she got a nigga. And I was like, okay, that ain't my business. Like, I don't want to be with the bitch. Like, I ain't, you know, I'm not really pressed. But, you know, I was just entertaining it because I ain't had nothing else to do. And I was like, I mean, I'm not, like, we're not doing nothing crazy. Like, I'm not doing nothing out of order. So, it's, you know, okay, she slept in my room, cool. Like, it was really just, it was giving that, like. So, I had went in her room when I was ready to go to bed as instructed, bitch. Now, this bitch was, she had a plan, honey. Because, like, we had a real in-depth conversation about, you know, personal things about her. And I didn't ever tell her none of my personal business. I just listened to her talk, you know what I'm saying? So I was just, you know, being a listener, trying to be a good friend. And then she was like, she started asking me questions about myself, like, not even personal, just like, oh, well, what made you come to Job Corps, you know what I'm saying? Or like, what are your plans while you're here? Do you want to do this? And what trade you want to do? Little dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But then she was like, all right, I got a serious question. And I'm thinking she about to ask me something like about my personal life or like my family or some shit. And she gonna say, y'all, this is really how it went. She gonna say to me, if I wanted to eat your pussy, would you say no? And I was like, no. Like, that's really how I said it. Like, I was like, no, but like, why would you ask me that? And so she was like, Come on. And I was like, what? Bitch, I'm about to get my pussy ate. What? Bitch, I'm about to get some head. Oh shit. So I was freaking out on the inside because I'm like, damn, I would feel so wrong walking past her nigga knowing that she done sucked it. I'm not gonna say that. But I would feel wrong walking past her dude knowing that she ate my pussy. Like, that would be so wrong. But I didn't know him. I don't owe him no loyalty. So I can't be like, oh no, I'm not gonna fuck with you just because your nigga, like, no. So y'all, I'm not gonna, cause a lot of people was asking me this, right? I'm not gonna flake. The head was good as shit. Like, it wasn't, scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 8 or 9. It won't up there. We could talk about that time when I got some up there head. But this head right here, it was good. Like, it was enough to get a couple nuts. So, like, I didn't squirt or nothing like that. But it was just good to get a nice little nut so I can go to sleep. So, after that, I slept in her bed. Like, we ain't kiss or nothing. She just ate my pussy, and then I turned over and she was asleep. And that was it. Like, she didn't want to do nothing more. And I wasn't beefing, bitch, cause look, I ain't mad at you. Like, cool. So, the next morning I woke up early, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It's a Sunday, so everybody's still asleep. I got up and I hurried up and went in my room. And then when my friend got up, because I took a shower and went back to sleep, and then when my friend got up, I texted her and was like, bitch, I gotta tell you something. And then my roommate came back that same day. And before I left her room in the morning, she had told me, don't tell nobody, because she didn't want her boyfriend to find out, y'all. I only told my bitches, I promise, I swear to God, if I felt like I couldn't trust them, I wouldn't have told them. So I told my one friend, and I told my roommate. My roommate was my road dog. Like, I tell her every fucking thing. Like, we was living in the same room. Like, that's how cool we was. Like, it felt like living with your favorite sibling or your favorite cousin. That's what it felt like living with. It felt like living with your favorite cousin type shit. So I had them both come in the room just off the slide type shit. And this wasn't even like right after. This was like hours later. Like, and I was like, I gotta tell y'all something, but y'all can't tell nobody. So they was like, what? And I was like, oh, well, I slept in so-and-so room last night, and they ate my pussy. And so when I tell y'all they flipped, that was the funniest shit. Like, they flipped. And then it was crazy because it was like, it was weird after that. Like, we didn't talk or nothing. Like, we would text and shit, but it was just like, it was weird, you know what I'm saying? Because she had me on Instagram or whatever. But it was like, it was only weird because her boyfriend wasn't on center when it went down. He was gone. And then it was like after the fact, stuff started happening, and boom, he came back. So I'm gonna give y'all the drama. So a couple months, weeks my I don't know time frame. But time passed by, and we threw a birthday party for my roommate. And it was people from downstairs that was invited, y'all, because they used to live upstairs with us. So they were invited to the party. Now, this dyke, so now I'm not gonna be disrespectful. This stud, y'all, she wasn't like cute, but she was light skinned, but she was chubby. She had curly hair and she had tattoos. She was alright. So, and she could sing, so that was another thing. But like, we was always cool. Like, I never really hung with her or nothing like that. Nobody never told me nothing about her. Like, I didn't ask, I didn't care. It was just high and by when I seen her at roll call or something like that. So, she was one to be invited or whatever. So we in the party, we dancing, we having a good time or whatever. And, you know, I don't even know how she ended up on my line. Like, I promise you, I really don't know. But that same night is the party They was in the hallway flashing, like they was showing their asses and titties and shit. So I joined in the party and I was flashing my titties. And she had flashed hers, but I missed it. So I was joking with her. I was like, oh nah, do it again. And she was like, oh nah, if I do that again, we're gonna have to go downstairs in my room. And I was like, suck, like, fuck. Like real shit, like I was real live, like, you not about it, like, what's up? So, y'all, we go downstairs in her room. We don't do nothing. So we come back upstairs. Then we was in my room. We don't do nothing. We was like real loud. Like people started peeping that we was missing. So they started coming to the door. Like, I promise y'all, we ain't do nothing. We were just laying in my bed and she was singing. And then we was talking about little shit. But nothing happened. Like, I swear to God, nothing went down. So then that's when, a little bit after the fact, we left, went downstairs, and I stayed down there throughout the night. So during the time that I was in there, like, same shit, we just chilling. I ate her food, went to sleep on her, and ain't shit go down. Like, majority of the time we was in there, she kept leaving out. So I just stayed in there and was eating her food, and I went to sleep. So then at like 2 something, she woke me up and was like, go ahead and go upstairs, cause they about to do bay checks. And I was like, all right. So I went upstairs, and then the next morning, like, people was all in my room, like, did y'all fuck? What y'all do? And I'm like, I promise you we ain't do nothing, right? So my friend came and told me that one of the girls on the floor that we lived on was walking around gossiping, saying that, oh, she had just got her pussy ate by so-and-so, and now she all in so-and-so face. Now, mind you, I only told my roommate and my one good friend, so I was mad at both of their ass. Like, first of all, bitch, how the fuck you gonna tell me something that I told you, went to somebody else, and now they talking about me with the information that I gave you? Like, I'm not understanding. It's not processing. So I get mad, and I text her, the girl from downstairs. It was like, people keep asking me, did we fuck? And it's he going around about me and somebody else. So then she was like, well, who is that somebody else? And I told her who it was. And I was like, well, when I first got here, we was messing with each other or whatever, but we don't fuck with each other no more. So, like, literally before I could text her and be like, but it's not giving that, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to come up here and say nothing. She come upstairs, busts in my room, goes off on my roommate. Mind you, then she go back, she gets checked by my roommate, then goes back downstairs. So we all come in the hallway and we all talking and shit. She done went in the lounge and bust off on my friend and whoever else was in the lounge, then was coming down the hallway just going off, and then came in my room. And I was like, how you gonna go off about something and you ain't even giving correct information? Because I text her. So she came upstairs and said something completely different from what I text her, y'all. Like, I'm literally laying in my bed, watching her and my roommate go back and forth and looking at my phone, trying to figure out where did I say what she's saying. Like, I'm looking at my phone, at the messages, and I'm like, I don't recall saying that. So basically, she took what I said and twisted it, or she just didn't read it all the way. So then it became drama. Then that's when she went in, the girl who I used to fuck with that ate my pussy, she went in her room and, said something, went in her room, said something to her about telling her boyfriend something. So a week or two passed, the girl come to me, the girl that I was fucking with that ate my pussy, she came to me and was like, well, who did you tell, And I was like, first of all, I only told 2 people. My 2 people claimed that they ain't say nothing. So who did you tell? Then it came to find out later that she had been telling some of her friends, and her friends was the ones running around telling the whole center. That's how I got around center. And then it was drama. So then I come to roll call one day, and the RA was like, no more bay visits for you, because you seem to be hoeing all up and down Chesapeake and Potomac. Chesapeake and Potomac is the 2 dorms, the 2 floors. And I was like, so I was mad because I was like, as much as I want to max out on you, like, I'm not even going to stand up to you. Like, I'm going to just dip. So I left, and I was irritated, and I went upstairs and was talking to my friend and my roommate about it or whatever. So then that's when she came upstairs to already to do locker check or whatever. And I had an attitude with her. Like, I signed the paper and threw the fucking clipboard. Bitch, get out my room. Like, I was really mad at her for saying that shit. First of all, bitch, I'm not no hoe. If a bitch offer me free hair, I'm gonna take it. I don't give a fuck. So I said what I said, bitch. And I did what I did. And then how I'm hoeing if I only did anything with one of them. I wasn't understanding. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You just getting tea from bitches on the dorm who don't know what they fucking talking about. They just see the little shit. Which also pissed me off. Like, bitch, don't be fucking running your mouth if you don't know what the fuck is going on. Period. So anyway, after the fact, the girl boyfriend come back and she started freaking out, talking about the girl from downstairs told her that if she don't tell her boyfriend, then basically if the girl who I can't get my words right. The girl from downstairs told the girl upstairs if she don't tell her boyfriend that she was gonna tell her. Period. So it was weird. Like, I was just walking around living my regular life, minding my business. Like, she all hugged up with her boyfriend, she kissing him and stuff, and I'm just laughing because I'm like, ooh, if only he knew. So then later on, she told him herself, the girl told her boyfriend herself, and he ended up breaking up with her. And then it was like, after that, people just kept coming to me like, damn, Sandy, you wild. And I'm like, how the fuck I'm wild? Like, what did I do? Like, and it was niggas. And they was laughing about it. Like, they was like, damn, like, they was dapping me up and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I'm confused. So then that's when it came out. Because my friend, like, she always had tea. So she would come tell me stuff. And she was like, girl, yeah, the girl told her boyfriend and he broke up with her and he mad. Now it's all around center. I've been avoiding that yawn the whole time I've been telling this fucking story. But anyway, so she came and told me that, you know, the tea. And then after that, the girl was like beefing with me. And I was like, bitch, how you gonna beef with me? Because you cheated on your boyfriend. Then you told your friends. And then your friends was telling everybody else and they got around center. And then not only that, you got mad because I told the girl that I was getting ready to fuck with, that I had fucked with you. And then she came to you and told you that she was going to tell your boyfriend if you ain't tell your boyfriend that you cheated on him. Confused. So she was mad. But it was like she would always like fake beef for me. Like she would like say little slick stuff. And mind you, I'm 4'11". I'm chubby, but I'm short. You know what I'm saying? So this girl, I could have sworn she was like 5'3" or something. My phone shut off because, well, it didn't shut off like it died, but I have a limit on my apps and it closed everything off. But anyway, the girl, like, she would fake beef, mind you. I'm 4'11", she 5'3", 5'5", something like that. She was taller than me and way bigger than me. So, like, she was like, I don't know, like she would just say little slick stuff or whatever. And her boyfriend, y'all, her boyfriend would mug the shit out of me. Every time he saw me, that shit used to be funny as fuck. Like he would be mad, like mugging the fuck out of me. And I'm like, I don't owe you no loyalty, like get out my face. Bitch, you wanna fight? Like, I was good, like. So then it came around to me, like, finessing niggas. Like I would, like this one nigga, he was ugly, but I fuck with him because he would buy me shit like from Walmart or whatever, like, and he would buy me blacks and shit like that if I need something. And he used to buy me food. So this one night, I'm in my room. My roommate had left for the weekend again. I'm in my room sleep, and the boy was like, "You ain't eat nothing all day. Do you want Domino's?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he ordered me some Domino's, and I'm good. Like, I'm about to get pizza, I'm about to get wings, baby, it's good. So I go to sleep, and I was like, well, wake me up or send somebody upstairs when the food get here. So all of a sudden, I just hear like a loud banging on my door. Everybody fucking know don't come knocking on my shit when I'm asleep. Like, my roommate is not here. There's no reason for you to be knocking on my door. Goodbye. So I opened the I'm like, before I even get up to open the fucking door, I'm like, who the fuck is it? And it was the girl. And I was like, well, what the fuck do you want? And she was like, that's exactly what I said too, like I was getting smart. And she was like, what the fuck did she say? Some dumbass shit. And she was like, can you just open the door? So I opened the door, and mind you, I ain't cut no lights on. I didn't put no clothes on. The bitch already ate my pussy, so what do I have to hide? So I'm like, what? She was like, oh, well, somebody wants you downstairs. And I was like, well, who the fuck is it? She was like, just come downstairs. So I'm like, bitch, don't nobody feel like playing no fucking games with you. Like, what the fuck do you want? Type shit. So I put clothes on, and I go downstairs. Mind you, she could have stood there. Or if she wanted to fight or whatever, we could have did it in my room. Nobody was upstairs. Lights was off. And I had just woke up. Bitch, you could have caught me off guard. Like, come on now. So I go downstairs, and it's her boyfriend standing down there. So mind you, he been mugging the shit out of me this whole time. Ain't said nothing to me. She ain't said nothing to me. She trying to worry about him fucking with another bitch. So he gonna say to me, keep my name out your mouth. I said, boy, who the fuck talking about you? Like, I don't even know your name. Like, who the fuck are you? Only thing I know about you is that your girlfriend ate my pussy. That's all I know about you. So he was like, well, somebody came to me and told me that you said something about me. And I said, well, what the fuck did they say I said? Because I honestly don't even know nothing. If I did say something about you, it was just that your girlfriend ate my pussy, which is not a lie. So, I mean, why are you mad? So he was like, y'all, this is really what pissed me off. Like, I really was pissed off, like, so fucking bad. Like, just listen to the dumb shit that he said to me. He didn't even have no legit reason to be bothering me. He gonna say, somebody told me that you said something about how I look or about my head or something. So I automatically kirk. Like, I'm like, you sent this bitch, and I point at her. I'm cussing at him and her, and I'm like, you sent this bitch. Mind you, she's standing behind him. I was like, you sent this bitch upstairs to wake me out my fucking sleep because you heard somebody told you that I said something about your peanut ass head, like, or about how you looking. You really want to know how you looking? You looking dumb because you still fucking with the bitch and she cheated on you with me. Like, that's really how you looking if you want to talk about how you looking. So I maxed out and I'm like, so what's up? Like, I'm talking to her, I'm like, do you want to fight? Or like, what the fuck did you call me down here for other than that? Nobody want to say nothing. Nobody don't. Everybody looking at me like I'm fucking crazy because I'm maxing out. So I go back upstairs and get in my bed and wait for my fucking food. So I come back off dorm and my friends, my day ones and all them, they in the theater where I was about to go get my food at. And I'm telling them, like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, what was her purpose? Wasn't understanding. So after that, I was irritated as fuck, but I did get my Domino's, y'all. Thanks. So after that, it was just like, he ain't never say nothing else to me. He ain't never looked my way, no nothing. Because I don't know why. I maxed out. Like, bitch, don't send your ugly ass bitch to wake me up out my fucking sleep because you heard that I said something about you. Bitch, you acting like a whole ass female. Like, if anything, why you ain't tell your girlfriend come confront me about that shit if it was really that deep? All she did was come upstairs, knock on the fucking door, talking about somebody wants you downstairs. Bitch, the fuck, like, that had pissed me off. And then at that point, I felt like she was pussy. Because, bitch, I'm not gonna let no bitch talk about my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I will check you, bitch. And then the whole time, like, you talking all this raw shit. If you wanted to fight me, why the fuck you ain't just step in my room? Like, come on. But anyway, that was tea, y'all. Like, I was really pissed off. But after the fact, like, the dude, like, he started trying to, like, hang around people that I hang around, like, trying to be cool or whatever. And after a while, I did start talking to him. And I did say sorry, even though I felt like, you know, it wasn't my fault. Like, yeah, I knew that was your bitch. Well, I didn't know it was his bitch. I just knew she had a nigga. So, I mean, either way, we wasn't friends. I don't owe you no loyalty. Like, I don't know you from a can of paint. Like, period. So, yeah, after that, everything was all cool. The bitch ain't never want to fight. but I never fucked with her again. The bitch from downstairs definitely wasn't fucking with her because she was messy, causing drama upstairs and shit. And then, yeah, the nigga ended up leaving. And then a couple months later, the girl from upstairs left. And then the girl from downstairs left. And after that, I was cool. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed my story time. It was messy, it was drama, it was tea. I look forward to getting phone calls after this video. I do. But anyway, hope everybody have a good night. Probably gonna film again tomorrow. Comment down below if y'all like my new hair. If I slayed this wig, like, please let me know, because this is my first time ever doing it. And I think I did a bomb ass job, like, to be very honest with y'all. And it's like, let me just like show off a little bit. It's cute, it's cute. But yeah, I'll probably do some different hairstyles with this little wig. Wear her until I can't wear her no more, and then wear another wig, because I got a little stash. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Everybody have a good night. Comment down below what kind of story times y'all want to hear next. And yeah.
I need some I need some I need some I need some Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I got to be joking when I say I don't think I can wait. I just need it out, let it swing my way. I just need some